All right, so I've more than doubled my money on this position, and I'm currently earning over $50 per day. Well, this one says 46 right here, 55, 67. So I'm probably averaging over $50 a day, and of course, it's continuing to go down. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the channel. This is a continuation of my series of investing in this crazy meme token. I'll put if I remember, I put a link to the playlist in the description. I mean, at the top and in the description. Be sure to check it out. Right now, the price is right in the middle of my range. As long as it stays within the this range, I'm going to keep making money. These are the earnings. As of midnight last night, I got I had $13, and then 3 hours later, I got $6. 3 hours later, I got $5. 3 hours later, $4, and currently we're at the $2 mark right now. Currently, we're still in range, as you can see. Listen, yes, I'm making money. Yes, this position has doubled, but we are currently, if you come look at the daily, we are working on a third red candle in a row, eating up all of these gains. Keep in mind, I originally came into this thing at 3.435 originally, and it is definitely pulling back pretty strongly. With that being said, we got to see what happens here. It looks like we may have a bottom forming. If you come look at the 4-hour chart, we could have a bottom. Here's the 1-hour chart. So maybe, hopefully. Listen, I'm under no delusions. What is likely to happen is this thing's going to go down here and go close to zero. But this has been kind of a fun experiment just to see what happens. If you go look at my first video, I'll show you how I kind of stumbled onto this crazy meme coin. If you're trying to figure out how in the world do you find a meme token like this, this price did go all the way up. This LP value did go all the way up at one point in time to almost $2,000, just over $1,800. That was pretty awesome. I'm still earning a really high APR right now. And listen, we'll have to see what happens. We're right in the middle of the range. Two things I would like to potentially do. I would like to, with this position, I would like to adjust my range. I would love to bring this up to about 70 million per ETH. But right now, if I go to do that, it's about $80 in gas fees. You can come to adjust range. By the way, this platform, Krystal, is awesome. I'll put a link in the description. I'm really loving it. I would like to probably come up here somewhere. Maybe that's too high, actually. Let's see. Maybe right there. But if you notice, the gas fees are like $88. So I'm not looking to do that right now. I would like to also compound this position. Typically, if you're going to compound a liquidity position, you want to compound it, in my opinion, when the LP value is low. We've had 3 red candles. It would be a good time to compound it. But even that, then it's Ethereum. That's the problem. If I go to compound it, it's going to cost me $54. Now, in the evening time, the gas fees are much lower. So I may compound it tonight. We'll have to wait and see. Or I may wait a few days. And I may adjust the position. But if I do, I'll let you know in another video. Just so you know, since I started the LP, keep in mind I had about $460 in the token, in one token. I sold that token, bought this MAGA token, held the MAGA token all the way up until whatever we were at, a little over $1,100 or something, $1,200, whatever it was. And then I created this LP position. Since I've had the LP position, so far I'm in $56 in profit because it's pulled back so much. Also, compared to someone who hodled, I'm $99 ahead. That means if I would have just held the tokens, right now I would only be up $99, and I would only be up. Actually, I would be down because I would be down about $40 or whatever right here, and I'm $99 ahead of somebody who hodled. So that's one of the cool things about providing LP. I am right now having $94 of impermanent loss, but I'm overcoming that obviously with the fees, so that's not a problem. The reason impermanent loss is so high is because the price has been pulling back. Anytime you have a one directional move, if I would have came down, if I would have got in right here at the bottom of this candle, and that day when the price shot up, I would also have a significant amount of impermanent loss. But most people fear impermanent loss. As you can see, the position is still profitable, so there's nothing to fear. And as this price, if as long as it doesn't keep dropping and it bounces back and forth, then I will continue to make up profits on this impermanent loss even further. In fact, impermanent loss itself can go to zero eventually. And it has already been to zero a couple of times. So it just bounces back and forth. The great thing about using Krystal, I'll put a link in the description if you want to check it out. It's an affiliate link, but I don't actually get anything. I get Krystal points. I don't know what that is right now. Maybe they're going to do an airdrop in the future. I'm not sure. but I will put a link in the description if you would like to check out Krystal. Anyway, what's interesting here is the snapshot that you get on your position. According to this here, I'm doing over $50 per day, 56, 58, 50. That must be checking it on different times as opposed to the previous view that we had. Also, it says right here, I'm projected to do about $60 a day. We'll have to see what happens. Those of you who have been following since the very first video, at one point in time, this 30 days number was super high, like over $3,000, maybe even $4,000 at one point in time. And we're lower than that now. And it will continue to trickle down, I assume. Now, what's likely to happen and what I would like to happen are two different things. What's likely to happen is this thing's going to go all the way down here to zero, whether it goes straight down or takes a few days. That's what is likely to happen. But what could happen is we could end up with a green candle tomorrow. I'm anxious to see what that would look like tomorrow, but we could end up with a green candle. And if we end up with a green candle, maybe, hopefully, we either move sideways or we move up. That's my hope. Now, this has just been kind of a fun experience. I'm not recommending that you go hop into the MAGA token at all. This thing is likely to go to zero. Please keep that in mind. But it's a lot of fun to mess around with. I do have another video I'm looking at doing, talking about how to invest in meme coins, like for real, if you're looking to invest in meme tokens, some things to avoid, some things to be aware of. And I actually think meme tokens have a place in a portfolio. I would not have told you that 2 years ago, but there's a very specific reason why I think meme tokens have a place in the portfolio. And it has to do a lot with market psychology around bull markets and bear markets and the very nature of meme tokens themselves and the utility or lack thereof. And I can put all that in another video if you'd like. Just let me know down in the comments. Hey, thank you so much for watching this video. And if you like the video, if you like this video, be sure to leave me a like. Also, take a look at the video on your end screen now. Thanks for watching.